Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us as we're going to go over this amazing opportunity with Hunter Ceroy, the founder and CEO of Infinity Box. It's a great opportunity for high-intent IUL leads. But before we get started, a few things I'd like to go over, just give you some information about IAMS and the services that we offer our agents here. First off, I'd like to start with our, top tier agent support. We really go over and beyond to help you guys out here. Anytime you call in, you're going to get a live person within 2 rings here. But anyway, I mean, we were founded on this about customer service back in 1986, and that still holds true today. But moving on to our next slide is, you know, our new producer bonus that we give out to all of our new agents within the first 180 days of contracting with us over here. This is just a great way to jumpstart our relationship. And as you can see on the screen, as you're producing with us within those first 180 days, there's going to be levels that you can qualify for incentives here. Your first 100,000 that you do with us, and that's going to be an annuity business there. You can qualify for 750 in cash. As we move up to 250,000, there's even $2,000 in marketing reimbursement. We'll build out a webinar or website for you, and that's something that get with our creative team. And if you're interested in kind of knowing where you currently stand here, reach out to me. It's 1-800-255-5055. And moving on to our next one is our IAMS Business Builder program, and this is based on referrals here. We're going to give you a one-time $50 bonus for every agent that you refer over here and they contract with us. But where the real value starts here is you get a small piece of override on their business. Now, this doesn't affect the agent at all. This is just a way of saying thank you for referring somebody over to us as they are writing, and you're going to get 0.15% on their life target, 0.2% on index annuity business there. And I mean, it's a really great way to build some passive income. I've personally witnessed Steve, Curtis, and Chris cut, thousands of dollars worth of checks. It is paid out quarterly. But another way that we really like to show value to our agents here is on our marketing reimbursement. So we're going to invest in your business as you are producing with us. And as you see, we're going to give you $100 for every 100,000 premium. That's index annuity premium, $200 on single premium life for every 100,000 premium there, and another $200 for every 10,000 of target life premium. And kind of going back to that support that I had mentioned in the beginning is our back office support. These guys really work hard for you. I know on the life side, we're going to touch the case once every 72 hours. We're going to do the follow-ups for you. We're going to make sure everything is going smooth as it should. If we need to schedule paramedics, we'll do that for you. But these guys really go over and beyond from submission to commission there. And something else that we have here is our IAMS website. It's great information there. I would highly recommend everybody going out there and going to the sales resource library. It's got tons of articles. It's got white pages that you can brand with your logos. Really everything out there that you need to help run your business. Term quoters is going to have annuity grids, annuity rate watch, just tons of information and resources for you guys. And our EAP solutions here, as you can see, we have Luma, Firelight, iPipeline, Sunfire. The world that I live in on the life side of things is in iPipeline. It's super easy to use. Everything's in one spot, so you don't have to worry about remembering passwords, login information out there on the IAM site. One password, one login, get in there. Everything's highlighted for you, so you know exactly what information to put in. Once again, super easy. If you have any questions on this or need a walkthrough, reach out to me. It's 1-800-255-5055. And moving on to our creative services, just another way that we're creating that real partnership with IAMS for our agents. I mean, we'll help design logos, business cards, digital solutions for websites, email campaigns, marketing campaigns, and also, turnkey solutions, handouts, brochures, flyers, newsletters, really everything that you would need to get in front of more clients there. As you see, everything is tailor-made for you. Our creative team really does an amazing job with this. This is not, a group of people that don't know anything about the industry. They work here every day. They understand the language, the lingo, what drives clients to your websites, and really what's eye-catching to them that's going to drive the value for your clients to you. Um, anyway, if you need more information, reach out to me. It's 1-800-255-5055. And our IAMS Wealth Management is, relatively new, been here for about 7 years now, but it's been a very profitable and large sector of growth for us. It's a great way to, really get all your clients and creating that holistic planning, from growing your money to keeping it secure, and on the life insurance side, passing it on a tax-free basis. I am going to go ahead and launch my first poll here. If you'll just take a second, just review the information there, answer that. And as you see on this screen here, it's great incentive trip here. So if you're producing business over here with us, as you can see, the qualification period. If you'd like to know more information about the qualifications, kind of where you stand on making this trip, or what we can do to help, push you to that last goal to get you to that limit, reach out to me or one of our sales directors on the annuity side, and we're happy to go over that with you. All right, and moving on to our life and annuity academy, we actually just finished up our last one for this year. It's a great way to meet with your peers within the industry. We go over tons of information. It's 2.5 days. We're going to fly you out, and everything's paid for here. We're going to set you up in a hotel room, dinner on us, events. But anyway, within there, we're going to go over business building practices, kind of what we're seeing in the industry from some of the top annuity and life producers out there. And they're going to go over the strategies that they use and how they're becoming successful, and pass on this information. Once again, it's a ton of value within these. Our next one should be around April or beginning of May of next year. If you would like more information on this, please reach out to me, which is going to lead to my next poll. And as always, follow us and like us on Facebook and LinkedIn. We're constantly putting out relevant material out there that you can share with your clients or take it and post on your website. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining us. And from here, I'm going to turn it over to Hunter and let him present and go over Infinity Box.
Hey, what's up, guys? And thank you so much, Paul. All right, guys. So we're going to go over some IUL stuff. So we are specifically a lead vendor, a marketing agency, marketing partner, whatever you want to call us, for IUL specifically. And we have some cool stuff that I think IAMS noticed and wanted to give you guys the opportunity. So let me pull this over. I'll share my screen and kind of explain what we got going on. So at this point, Infinity Box, our company, we've been helping out agents for the last 2 years now. Before Infinity Box, we had another marketing company. It was in the health space, and we actually sold the company, so that was pretty cool. And then we got to keep most of our team, and we just built up Infinity Box. So this is all for IULs, and this recently was our biggest company announcement ever. So if you guys are listening to this and you're an expert or you're brand new, I'll break it down if you are either or. So don't feel like you're going to miss anything. So our biggest company announcement ever was moving to something called OTP, or one-time passcode leads. So when you guys are investing in your business, you can go out and get a ton of leads that are like $2 to $5. And I mean, you kind of know most of them are all going to be crap. And that's okay. Like if that's where you want to start, that's fine. But when you guys want to get into the bigger numbers and the higher producer numbers, those agents will tend to go after the better leads. And that's what we give to people. So those $2 to $5 leads, it might just be somebody accidentally clicking on a form and their information auto populates and they click to get out of it, but they submit, and you call them and they're like, what the hell? I never opted into this. I never wanted this. So we're trying to get away from that and get the highest quality leads possible. And we do that through OTP, or one-time passcode. And I'm going to show you exactly what it is. So just this year, we did 11 million in target premium just off of the agents that bought our leads. We've calculated that to over 6 million in payable commissions. And this was like 2 months ago. So that's like halfway through the year. So we'll probably do like 12 million in commissions paid out. So if you guys are new to Infinity Box, we're a really transparent company, for better or for worse. And I think that's what people like about us. So we're never telling people things are good when they're not good. And this was just a reminder for everybody that's bought leads from Infinity Box before. We went through a little lull, a little low point where we had to cap the total amount of leads that we sold to get back up into KPI for us, which was 10,000 leads a month. So right when we did that, we started setting records all over again. And yeah, so we just wanted to be transparent again and say our leads are not great compared to the new leads that we just put out, which these are the one-time passcode leads. And I'll show you guys how these work. So right when we implemented them, this agent Gerardo, what was this, about $4,500? He paid $45 per lead, and his total issued premium written was $50K. Then we tested it with Michael Brainer. He just did a small test of like $2,250 and wrote $24,000 in target premium. Then we did another test with Tyler. He got 50 leads, $2,250 in ad spend, and $22K in target premium. So it's pretty good. And then we announced that OTP was launching, and this was after extensive testing. We spent hundreds of thousands of dollars testing this. But yeah, don't feel bad for us because it's kind of a flex. But if you guys aren't familiar with the carrier ethos, they actually heard about us and they started buying leads from us as well. So we're now partnering with Ethos. We're working with them. We're getting them a ton of leads too. So I just wanted to show you guys that we're not just like a random company generating leads. We're pretty woven in the industry, and we work with a lot of these carriers that gets leads specifically from us too. So we also do a bunch of consulting as marketers. Just something if you guys are curious about, like a lot of the lead vendors you guys might be getting leads from, if it's outside of IAMS, they might be getting consulted from us. It's probably likely. So the biggest company announcement ever, it's that we moved exclusively to OTP. So Infinity Box is backing, like our whole mission for this company is to just be quality. So We moved over to OTP specifically, and here's basically what that is. I can show you guys this on a demo call if you'd like to see it. But basically, we run long form landing pages. So there is, if you guys put on your marketing hats for a second, there's basically two ways you can generate a lead. Number one is with a landing page, and the other is with a lead form. And I'll explain the differences really quick. A lead form is somebody sees an ad and they click a button and they're a lead. That's essentially it. There might be some questions or something, but it's much lower intent. So what we do is number one, we're marketing ads that are like higher ticket. So it's like $1 million or $2 million in coverage. And IULs will say in the messaging, they start at like $300 or $400 a month. We're not the people that are going to say for $1 a day. So right out the gate, we're getting higher intent. And then they're pushing to a landing page. So they're actually leaving the platform they're on. So if it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Google, whatever it is, they're leaving that and going onto our landing page. And now we have their focus. So we can ask them tons of questions. We'll ask them like 13 to 18 questions. And the OTP part that I keep saying stands for one-time passcode. And that is after they complete this form, they type in their number. Our form sends them a code. It's kind of like if you guys were logging into social media and you forgot your password. So it sends them a code. They have to send it back, and that actually verifies their phone number. So we found the pickup rates are way higher. The intent is way higher. It is night and day compared to lead vendors that don't use OTP. It's like that last little piece where people are like, do I really want to put in my information? And they go through that mental hurdle and they're like, yeah, I do. So then they put it in and they become a lead. So here's what it looks like. At the end, they have to enter their little verification code. And the cool part is this pops up about halfway through the form. So they have to verify their phone number. So that means they still might be on the form for another like 2 to 5 minutes, filling out the rest of the information. And if you guys are veterans, you all know this. If you can reach out to a lead within like 5 minutes of them submitting, you are 22 times more often to get in contact with them. So that's why we put this halfway through the form. So you imagine this big form, halfway through they're verifying their phone number, and you guys start reaching out to them while they're still on the form. So your likelihood of getting in contact with them is now extremely high because it's still top of mind. And then biggest question we had from people that were nervous about the change was just if this works for me. And here's Ethos. This was us partnering with them early last month. And these guys are paying us $60 per lead. We don't charge that to agents, but I'm just saying if a $2 billion insurance carrier likes it, they're willing to pay $60 per lead, and we're getting results like this. And we had a bunch of other cool stuff that we can go over another time. But essentially, if you guys partner with Infinity Box, inside of Go High Level, which is the CRM that we use to text, email, power dial, and call all of the leads that you get, and we have something really cool. It's blue text messages. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it today. But basically, when you guys get automated text, they're going to show up in people's iPhones as green. People are going to say, oh, that's a bot. I'm not going to text it back. But ours are blue. So they think it's an actual person. All the phone numbers are verified, more potential form information. So these are way longer than our normal forms. These are like 13 to 18 questions. And we have a really cool system where when a lead comes in, for the first 5 days, you guys dial them. And we recommend double dialing them in the morning, in the evening, and afternoon. And then after 5 days, it kicks to an ISA, and that stands for internal sales agent. So we have a team of all females. To the boys, sorry, females have a way higher conversion rate, at least on getting pickups that we've found. So this is a team of all females. Their sole job is to just dial your leads that are inactive and not talking to you and get them back in the pipeline. So a lead comes in, first 5 days, you guys dial them. After that, for the next 30 days, it kicks to our internal sales agents. And these females are dialing all day long, trying to book you guys appointments, get you live transfers, and just get you on the phone with people. So you guys focus on speed to lead, getting to people within 5 minutes and closing your policies. Anything that falls out of that or they're not responsive anymore kicks back to us. And you guys are still focusing on the new guys that keep coming in, and we'll push the other ones back to you. So we also have everything already built out, workflows, texts, emails. We have an AI booking bot. So if you guys don't even want to text these people, the AI can go ahead and book most of them for you. We have weekly sales trainings. I know you guys already get a ton of support here, but we have specific IUL sales trainings, which you guys are welcome to join. And then we have 24/7 Slack support. So if you guys have any trouble with your CRM or you want a sales call reviewed or something, we get really personalized, so we can help you guys out with that. So just saying, since we made all these changes, wouldn't it stand to reason that you could help more families, write more policies, make more money? And yeah, we just this was an announcement that we put to our like 700 agents that use Infinity Box, and we said we understand some people might not like this change, but the most comfortable spot to be in is your comfort zone, which is always going to lead you to the death of your potential. And the reason most of them didn't like it is just, again, to be transparent, we used to charge about $38 per lead, and now we charge 42 to 45 bucks per lead because they are in higher intent, higher quality. All the leads are verified phone numbers, and you get all the extra stuff. So to those people that are unhappy about the change, they can go talk to one of our competitors that they all pay us like $20,000 just to learn from us. But to the agents that love Infinity Box through the highs and the lows, we just wanted to tell them welcome to record months or your new normal. And just wanted to show you guys, I have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of screenshots of policies closing. I'll look at the number. It's got to be like 100,000 policies closed this year or something like that. But we have new agents setting record weeks, record months all day long. Somebody recently, this is a brand new agent. Just wanted to show you guys this. This is a brand new agent. This was his first month in business, and he had a lot of help from his upline to close policies, but he wrote 200K. And one of his policies was for like a $200,000 or what, I'm trying to remember the target premium. It was like 70 grand or something. So yeah, some pretty crazy results can happen. Here's a $23,000 target premium you guys will get paid commission on. It's just crazy. If you force people to actually take the time to go through a form, their intent is higher and a lot of magic happens. But this is just scratching the surface, guys. We can go through a lot more. If anybody's interested, I'll give Paul a link and you guys can book a call with me or one of my partners, and we'll walk you through some things that we didn't go over. Is we have a proprietary AI that goes and scrapes Google keyword searches of people actively searching for things like retirement alternatives, life insurance, and all the keywords to do with that. And then we retarget them on social media platforms. So this is, if you guys are ever like, I was just talking about this product, how did I get an ad for it? You may have Googled it, and that's what happened. And now they're retargeting you on social media. We do the same thing. So we're just getting in front of the right people, and we're making them take the time to slow down in today's crazy fast world and fill out a form. And then we're giving you guys the opportunity to actually reach out to them while they're still on the form. And then we get one call closes all day long of little policies that are like 2 to 5 grand. And we get the big policies all day long too that might take a couple calls. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll go through a lot more. If anybody's interested, they're welcome to book a call. I'll just tell you guys straight up, the leads cost 42 to 45 bucks per lead. It just depends on how many you get. And that's pretty much everything. I'll kick it back to you, Paul, unless there's any questions or anything I can cover. More than happy to.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to put them over in the question box or in the chat box. We're happy to go through them with you. But from there, I guess I'll just launch my last poll here. Basically, do you want more information on Infinity Box? Hunter, I guess I got a quick question for you. Are these type of leads, like, yes, you do want the agents reaching out to them like the first 5 days or whatnot, but once it makes it past that 5th day, is your team actually like booking it for an appointment, or are you flipping that back over saying, hey, this client, they're interested, reach out to them, or do you have like a link that you put it on the calendar? Is all this built in the CRM?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great question. We do both. So the number one way that we get people to close more policies is live transfers. So it goes like this. Leads will come in. Let's say 5 days go by and they're not responsive and it kicks to us. We're trying our very best to get a live transfer. That's the absolute best we can do. The secondary fallback is if they can't do a live transfer, we'll create a booking link for you guys and get all your availability, and we'll just book them on there. And third, if they can't book, we'll just say, hey, they said to call back around the evening time. So inside of Slack, which is where we talk to all of our agents, the girls that are dialing your guys' leads, they'll be talking to you all day like, hey, just got in touch with Hunter, trying to live transfer now. Okay, you're not available. I'll try and book him for later at 4. Or he's not available then. He just said call back this evening. So they're talking to you in Slack often. So it's nice because it feels like you got this team supporting you behind you. So you'll talk to the people dialing your leads, talk to me, our team. Any help you guys need inside of Slack, we'll get it to you.
Nice. And with these being such high intent leads and people really looking at getting into a certain type of IUL product, kind of what do you see as a show rate versus a closing ratio there?
Overall conversions, we see about like 12%. So normally people that get 100 leads, they'll write about 12 policies. Newer agents, maybe a little bit lower, and the experts, yeah, quite a bit more. But I guess from us, if we're talking about show rates, this is kind of agent to agent specific. And what I'm about to say, guys, I don't consider gospel. So like, I don't think this is the truth. But for us, we find that if you guys can get on the phone with people, your best bet is to try your best to one call close wherever you can. And anything else is a 2-call close. So when we're setting a lot of appointments in this industry, we find no matter what we do, the show rate is not good. We see the show rate as high as like 40 to 50%. So almost half of all the calls you book don't show. And it doesn't mean that it's a lost deal or they're just never going to show again. It's just, this is B2C. It's not like business to business sales. This is business to consumer. And people have lives. They got to go pick up their kids from school. It's just not that important for them to solve this right now, but it is important for them to solve it. So yeah, we see show rates around 50%. So I would say, and we have a lot of trainings on this, guys, if you're ever interested. So one call closes are your best bet. Those are the show rates. It just kind of is what it is in the industry, and we do our best to get around it.
Nice. Well, I did have a few questions coming in while we were chatting here. One agent asked, like, are these leads exclusive in the event that, it's been some time you hadn't reached out to them, or do you take that lead and that's passed on to somebody else? And the follow-up to that is, how fast are they coming in also?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great question. So yeah, all the leads are exclusive 100%. So we're not in any like lead centers where, hey, you didn't disposition this lead after 30 days. We're going to take that and resell it to another agent. We don't do any of that. And yeah, just being transparent, like maybe in the future, but we don't sell any aged leads. We don't have anything set up for that. And we've sold a couple 100,000 leads that are all proprietary. So if you guys buy them, they're yours forever. And then how fast do the leads come in, Bert? It's real time. So if I'm understanding your question correctly, if I'm not, I'll just answer it twice. So they come in real time. So the second they become a lead, they're in your CRM and you can call them and you get a text notification. And how fast do they come in volume? Let's say you get 100 leads. Normally we'll fulfill those in about 2.5 to 3 weeks. So it's about 8 to 12 leads a day. That's just like our average. You guys can edit this if you want it faster or slower. But yeah, we normally fulfill about 8 to 12 leads per day per agent. And then I see Craig's question, leads by geography, state, county. They are by geography. They're by state right now. So we target the counties and zip codes and like highest income areas, but you guys don't have access to like, hey, I just want Pasco County or Williamson County in Tennessee that's really high income, you guys can just select by states. We don't have anything set up yet to go that targeted per agent, just because I don't think it would be enough volume. But yeah, just letting you know, Craig, on our end, we disclude tons of bad areas per state, and we only include the best cities. So yeah, hope I'm answering that enough for you. Cool. Anything else, guys? Any last questions you want to throw in here?
It doesn't seem like anything else has come in, Hunter. Man, once again, I really appreciate you joining us. Thanks for going through this. And guys, please, reach out to me. I know Hunter will be sending me a link that I can send out to you guys. So if you want more information, you want to set a time for a demo to go through the platform, he can do a deeper dive of, what this stuff looks like instead of just sharing some slides. I'd highly recommend at least taking a look at it. It's great information. I've seen a lot of success with agents using this stuff.
Awesome. Well, yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for taking the time out of your day, and thank you, Paul, for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, Hunter, last question just came through. I was asking, can you do as little as 3 leads per day, having a lot of other duties, personal sales, this, that, and the other?
Yeah, we could do as little as 3 leads a day. That's fine. And then I see this other question, demographic data. We can use the target leads we want. For example, income, household size. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot you straight on that one, Bert. Technically, yes, but we don't have anything set up as a company to do that. Just like we don't have anything set up for age leads. Like, we are actively targeting that. So inside of Meta, like the Facebook platform, we're uploading lists of people that make a lot of income. We can even go like cars people drive, how many kids they have, are they homeowners or not. So we're building the best company audience that we can to disperse all the leads to agents. But you guys couldn't be like, I just want people that make 200K or more. We just don't have anything set up for it. So it is a mixed bag, but we're doing everything on our end to get you guys that mixed bag being very high quality.
Awesome. Well, thank you once again, Hunter. Man, I really appreciate it. Thanks everybody for joining us today. And I'll have this link to be able to circulate out to everyone. And hope everybody has a great week.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right. See ya.